Welcome to the Wholesale Daily Show. Today's beautiful episode, we're going to talk to you about probate and how to get some screaming deals on probate and why probate is challenging, which makes it quite good as far as a niche-y little list that not a lot of people have access to. My name's Dustin.
Josh.
We're part of the Modern REI team and crew. We buy and sell real estate throughout the U.S. Our goal this year is to do $1 million in fix and flips and wholesales. We're going to bring you along on the journey and discuss with you what we're learning as we go ahead and get on this journey. So we thought we'd share it as we're learning every single day. We're screwing up every single day, and we'll tell you how we're screwing up, tell you how we're winning, and hopefully share with you some lessons so that you don't have to go through some of the pain, the frustration,
Amen.
the agonization of real estate and running a business. It's there's not a lot of in the middle. It's either good times or where's the nearest tall bridge? Defibrillator, that was a little better. So what is probate? Josh, you had a beautiful definition of what probate actually means.
Oh yeah, I was just pulling up on...
Let's take a listen to the clinical definition of what probate is. Oh, there's Corey. Corey, introduce yourself.
Hey guys, Corey here. Whoa. Just slipping off.
Oh.
I haven't been drinking today, but I am having a hard time sitting.
For those of you who didn't know, Corey's actually 7 feet tall.
Yeah, it's true. Watch this.
Oh. Very tall guy, so chairs don't fit him. Anyways, what we were saying is we want to show you how to get some deals with probate. And let's start with what the definition of probate is. Josh, what is probate?
Probate is the legal process where beneficiaries legally obtain property promised to them in a will and pay off debts of the estate. If no will is present, then the probate process assigns legal ownership to a close relative of the deceased through a law called the state. Blah 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 blah. That's it.
Cool, man.
So right now, what we've done is we have a special list of probate properties that we're digging into. So why don't we take this from the step-by-step angle, because Corey, you started this with one of our team members, and then Josh got involved a little later on, wasn't it?
Something like that. Well, yeah.
So how did you...
I assisted with it.
But so Corey coordinated with one of our team members. Remember, we do this stuff virtually, so there's no excuse.
That's right.
For you.
Virtual.
We're up in Canada right now. There's no excuse. So Corey kicked this thing off.
Virtual.
And is going to passionately describe...
Ooh. Good thing I did my vocal warm-ups today. So passionate. What I did was I looked online.
Yeah.
No. So one of our team members, we looked in the probate. I think then Josh looked at what was necessary, and then one of our ground guys, I think he went to the. Okay, that's all coming back to me now. This was a while ago. So I think I remember telling him to go into the actual county courthouse to see what would happen and how to get these lists. And it wasn't an easy pull, so we thought we'd have to get like a manual list and just like sort it through manually. But it looked like we could find the records online. So then our ground guy wasn't able to go online and figure out exactly what to look for. And there was so much like legal jargon that he had to go through and learn. I think he spent like 2 or 3 days just learning about what exactly was happening with all this legal jargon. And he kind of made a video for our employees in the Philippines. I'm trying to not say superstars or virtual assistants because they're our friends or employees. So I saw it in another video.
It's true. I saw that too.
Yeah.
That's good though.
Yeah. So our employees, our friends, our colleagues in the Philippines. So then he was able to make a system, and he was researching just like the open cases and the closed cases. And like when you do that, you need to look at the next of kin. You need to look at the property that the deceased person owned, and then the chances of that the mailing list being different is very high. So then we basically he had to go through and plot all this out on a chart. I'll move my head so they can see this. So he plotted all that out in a spreadsheet, And then our employees in the Philippines, our Filipino workers, that doesn't sound good either, but our Filipinos were then able to go and do the grunt work of going through each individual case, because they had to look up the case, they had to look up the information associated with the next of kin, and there was just a lot of documents that they had to go through to get all the pieces of the puzzle that they needed. So then we were able to compile that into a Google spreadsheet with next of kin and phone numbers and emails that they had, and then now we just started calling them, and we're excited to see how it shakes out. But yeah, that was the process. I mean, if I was to kind of sum it up in a step-by-step, you just need to find out how probate works. That was good. Yeah, that's sweet. So if I was to sum up this beautiful drawing that Sir Dustin did, so someone dies. Let's not make jokes about that, but that's a great thing. So then we have Omar is our ground guy. You have a ground person or someone look into how to find the cases. So they find the cases, and then you need to do a VA to research the cases, get all the data you need into. Let's just add a little piece here, and this will be the spreadsheet. So this is a Google spreadsheet, and then once you have all the data compiled, then you can then call them, and you have the missing piece of the puzzle, and then you call.
Yeah, so we obviously we have a team, but there's no reason why you can't do all of this yourself. If you haven't done a deal yet, then you're probably going to be, because we're doing this virtually. We have someone on the ground who's Omar. Sorry, we refer to you as ground guy. It's actually a very great position.
Yeah.
But because we're virtual, we have team members going and doing this. But if you're watching this, there's nothing stopping you from going down to the county office, pulling up the probate list, and then creating your own spreadsheet with all of these. We happen to get our team members in the Philippines to do it for us to save time.
Yeah.
But there's nothing stopping you from doing that. So Josh will tell us the next steps, as he's been partying hard on those.
Yeah, so we built a script for our people on the phone. We just want to get everything automated so that everything can flow and move. So we build the infrastructure, create the systems, and so with the skip tracing, we pull the numbers, we built the script, and now we got them calling. So, with doing cold calling, we got them doing these probate calls as well. And we've done a lot of investing in tax sales in the past, and there's been countless examples of people who end up with houses next of kin, and they don't even want the house, and they let it go to the tax sale, and they're willing to let it go and for nothing. So if someone could find them before the tax sale and find the people that don't actually want these houses, that have no use for it, you could buy real estate from motivated sellers, at a fraction of the cost, pennies on the dollar maybe. And so we just rolled this out recently, so we can't actually give you any data on it yet, but you'll have to stay tuned and watch videos in the future to see how that pans out. But really excited about it. I think out of maybe 200 court cases, we got 60 numbers. So we'll try that, and I think there was way more there, right?
Oh, tons more. We just capped it at 200 to test.
Yeah.
How many do we think there was?
It must have been at least like 1,000.
Wow.
I would say. I think.
Yeah. Also, I'm sure you'd be interested to know how those calls are going to go. I mean, I'm interested to know how those calls are going to go because obviously it's going to be a bit of a touchy subject. It might be a little bit weird. So we'll have more data soon, but that's what's happening right now, and so I'm looking forward to it.
Remember, if you have a question, make sure to put it in the comments. And for those of you just tuning in, we're talking about probate. The other side of this as well is we get all of our leads, well, not all of them, but we get a majority of our motivated seller leads from cold calling. We actually generate more leads than we can deal with in many different places. So we're working with people like you to provide leads in your city for you that are produced by cold calling, because we have a whole cold calling team that can work in any city in any state. So if you're looking for some leads to add to your business within your state and city, type the word leads in the comment and we'll send you some information on how we can use our modern REI leads, or you can use them for deals in your state. So that is a little bit of a rundown on our probate and what we're doing. It's exciting. We'll keep you posted. We'll tune you in tomorrow, bring you up to speed. Once again, we're Modern REI, and we are. Ooh, Josh has the shirt.
Logo.
Josh has the shirt on.
Should we tell them what tomorrow's topic is?
Oh yeah, because I forgot.
It's actually on the dangers of cold calling.
Oh,
So we talk about cold
out.
calling, but there's dangers, son.
Watch out. Well, we're gonna finish this with 2 tips while Corey gets his guitar,
Oh yeah.
thinks of a beautiful song.
My favorite part.
This is the part, and he's got new jeans on.
New jeans.
Oh, yeah.
Here's why this is a big deal, because Corey is,
Never wears good clothes.
not that he never wears good clothes, it's when you're 7 feet tall,
Oh, it's true.
it's hard to find.
Yeah.
This wasn't where I was going with that.
And on to the tips of the 2 tips.
All right, Josh, what's the best tip for these guys? Your number 1 tip for starting with probate tomorrow in less than 30 seconds.
Drive down to the county recorder's office or wherever you got to go to, the courthouse, get the records and get the name, and then find a good skip tracing website. And if you don't know one, what do we use?
For skip tracing, I don't remember.
That's a tricky name.
Yeah, I tried data. I'd have to check. Our tech guy does that.
Yeah.
We'll get that for you.
There you go.
So, yeah, what should I give him a tip on?
Oh, give him a tip on best way to get started in real estate right now, if they're watching this.
The best way to start, obviously, you've taken the first step here. Watching a wonderful video like this with millions and millions of other people around the world tuning in with you right now. But really, the best step to start is not to. Here's an important one. To just start, because you're never going to feel like you have enough information to prevent you from making mistakes. See a lot of folks who think that they have to wait till they have all of the information so that they can ensure themselves that they never, ever, 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 ever make a mistake or lose a penny. What I'm going to say is just get started, jump in, learn how to swim, get that property, and then figure it out. The nice thing about wholesaling is it doesn't really cost a lot of money, or any money.
That's right.
Just an earnest money deposit, and yeah, so thanks a lot for tuning in, guys. Corey's going to jam us out here with a custom tune that he makes every single day in the key of F sharp minor flat.
Yeah.
It's not a real chord, but I'll do it. Yeah, I like to buy houses. I like to make cash. I like lots of leads. I like to make them fast. If you need more cash, and if you want to be free, then invest in real estate. Type in the comments the word leads.
See you tomorrow, guys.
That's good.
Peace.